Let's navigate over to the project we created earlier, First App, and open up the main activity.java file. Again, this is what controls our screen when the application appears. When we created the project, Eclipse gave us a lot of starter code that we don't necessarily need. So we're just going to delete this file and write our own one and go through step by step of what each line does. Let's right-click on this file and hit delete. Then, right-click on the package name and create a new Java file. We'll name it the same thing as the last one, which was mainActivity.java. The first thing we need to declare in this new file is what package this file is located in. We're essentially telling the compiler that will be located in this group of files. We'll declare it by writing package com.example.firstapp, or whatever your package name is, which is right here. A few lines below, we'll declare our Java class as public class mainActivity. We're also going to need to extend the activity class so that this class will be an activity and inherit all the necessary methods to perform as an activity. Red lines appear under the word activity. This means that Eclipse thinks this is an error. Usually, this is helpful and lets us debug problems while we're writing our code easier. However, in this case, and many others, this is simply due to the fact that we have not imported the activity library. Android comes with a ton of libraries, but no activity ever needs all of them. So, to save time, we just import the ones we need. It looks like we haven't imported the activity library yet, so to do so, we can hover over the word activity and a small dialog will pop up with an option to import the needed library. Eclipse will automatically write the line to import the library in the top of the file. Alternatively, we could write this line ourselves, but having Eclipse do it for us saves us time. For an activity to work correctly, it only needs one method, which is analogous to a main method in other Java files. This activity is named onCreate and is the first thing called when an activity loads up. We'll write @override above this method because we are overriding the built-in onCreate that comes with the activity class. We'll give it a protected type so that it can't be accessed by outside classes that aren't children, and its return type will be void. Its input is a bundle, which is a data type specific to Android that contains data we may need when we recreate our activity, such as closing and then reopening our application or a change of device orientation. We'll give it the name saved instance bundle because it holds all the data we might need to recover in this method. Within this method, we'll write super.onCreate saved instance bundle. Here, we're using the onCreate method that comes with the activity class. We're writing our own onCreate method because we'll also want to do some things in addition to what's done in the built-in onCreate method. We're telling the activity to do what it needs to do to load, and then we have room to do some extra things in this method as well. The next line will dictate what XML file we'll be using for the layout of this activity. We'll use the activity_main.xml file that you might remember from the layout folder. We'll type set content view r.layout.activity_main. R is a large, automatically generated file within the project that updates every time you save. It keeps track of all global references to resources such as views and layouts or layouts themselves. You can view it by clicking on the gen folder and then looking under your package name. Looking at the content of the file, each variable name is just a reference to a hexadecimal number, which acts like a pointer to where the resource is actually located. So, by calling r.layout.activity_main, we are accessing the layout subclass, which we can think of as just a section of the R file, and then looking for the activity_main XML file within that smaller section. That's all we need to run our application. It will load up the activity_main.xml to the screen, but it's a little boring. We'll need to add some more stuff to make the application cool enough where someone would actually want to use it.